Hey guys, I'm back. I just watched Texas Chainsaw Massacre streaming exclusively on Netflix. Well, I got some thoughts about it. In this version, we have a group of two sisters and an engaged couple on their way to Harlow, Texas to purchase a dusty ghost town to settle down roots for people starting over. So, right off the bat, I didn't really like the main characters that much. They are from the big city and they throw their weight around and act like they know better than the locals. And of course, they have some run ins with the locals. And we have a brief intro that recounts the first events from the original movie, talking about Sally Hardesty, who was the final girl. And she does return in this movie. Um, the way she was introduced, I thought was kind of interesting because it wasn't what I expected. And she does come into play later. She's been searching for Leatherface for years and years and has revenge set on her mind. So we have these characters exploring the ghost town. They come across an old house owned by an older lady who has taken in generations of wayward teens and kids, acting as sort of a foster parent to them. And things go south real quick when two of the characters claim, hey, you shouldn't be here. The bank foreclosed on this property, and we are now the rightful owners of this town. And of course, she ends up having a heart attack and dying. And of course, this sets off the slaughter of Leatherface. Well, like I said, I didn't like the main characters at first, but I thought they kind of improved as the movie went along. It was also a bit over the top with the way characters acted in this movie, just exploring different places and having no regard for anyone else but themselves. But I will say that the gore in this movie is over the top. It really checks all the boxes. Um, some parts are really hard to watch. So they really brought their A game with the gore and the effects. I thought Leatherface looked great. He's sort of been hiding out all these years, keeping to himself, of course, until they awake a sleeping giant and the massacre begins again. So, if you can stomach the backstories on these characters, they have a very obvious backstory with them. I felt like they could have done a better job with Sally Hardesty's character. It feels kind of half baked, but I'm not sure what else they could have done with her character. I really liked the gore and stalking sequences in this movie. I thought they did a decent job with it, making it suspenseful. And like I said, the gore. I feel it's about on par with Texas Chainsaw 3D, so take that as you will. I feel like it's a slight improvement over Texas Chainsaw 3D, but it's still in that ballpark. I feel like this movie would have benefited from them setting it in the past. Um, just having the iPhone technology and whatnot took me out of the movie, and it was kind of annoying. And it felt like it was pandering to, this current social media generation. And they do have a quip during a certain part where everyone's using their phone and recording different things. So I'm gonna try not to spoil everything. Just give you a nice rundown on it. So it does have a few little surprises, but it's still on par with the other movies. So I can kind of see why it went straight to Netflix instead of going theatrical. And the runtime, it was only like 70 minutes, 75 minutes plus the ending credits. I think it's like the shortest Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie in the set. So we'll see, what happens with the ratings and whatnot. Um, I'm I can imagine it's going to get a lot of negative and mixed reviews. I thought it was okay for a straight to Netflix movie. It was pretty much what I was expecting when they announced this movie way back. So it's okay. It's not one of the better Texas Chainsaw Massacre movies. Like I said, it's on par with Texas Chainsaw 3D, but it's only slightly better. So you know what to expect when you sit down to watch it on Netflix. The ending kind of threw me off with the way things developed and made me giggle and laugh a little. So, all right, I'm gonna stop ranting on this movie. I'll try not to spoil it anymore. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick review. And I apologize for my face and hair. Having a psoriasis outbreak, unfortunately. So that's it for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this little off the cuff rant. And that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Catch you on the flip side.